Oh, fine. I'll just take Thunderclap because it's brand. Ah!
In theory.
Parasocially.
Hi everybody, my name is Sam Rinaldi and I play Winnie Winslow, the Twilight Cleric, who is also itching to get out into the wilderness to find her brother and mom, and maybe not die.
Hi there, my name is Connor McGinley, and I play Lilibet Pembroke, the Lunar Sorcerer, with a touch of something else, question mark? And, Lily was, a bit out of hand last time, so she does feel a little bit bad about that, but she's excited for Octavia, gosh darn it.
Hello, I'm Dane Brancato, and I play Zephyr Windstrider, the Air Genasi College of Swords bard of the group, who normally I'd have a little fun fact planned, but much like Zephyr, I'm a procrastinator and did not think of one.
Hi, my name is Julie Risto, and I play the half-orc swashbuckling rogue warlock, Octavia Lagazur. And last time, she stabbed her uncle and is now the chief of her people. Huzzah!
You miss one session and everything goes to hell, doesn't it?
Yeah, also, Dane, you might want to turn your gain up a little bit. You're a little quiet for me.
No, I just said that quietly.
Oh.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play the character Febrim Cask, the Simic hybrid blood hunter. And he finally took after his mother, I suppose, and is finally casting magic.
And I'm Drew Borden. I play Aldrich Bernask, the Artificer and Paladin. I don't know. He's
man.
older now.
He's older now.
He is older.
That he is.
We are, after all, we are
And
getting older.
unfortunately not much wiser.
Yeah.
What happened while I was gone?
He's
He got
6 years
10
older.
Was it 6 or 10?
Six. It was
Oh, it's
6
six.
years
six.
older.
Yeah.
Like, permanently?
Yes.
Permanently.
As far as we know.
Unless he rolls another wild magic surge.
A cute
Yeah.
little wild
odd
magic.
number.
Listen, I'll listen to everything.
Yes.
Look, I
Someone needs to
didn't,
take the lead for me
Where
here.
are
I
we
didn't
going?
know you were just gonna like sit there and not say anything. I'm not gonna not cheer.
Yeah. No, that was so great. Lily started the cheer. Yeah, Octavia's kind of
Yeah.
standing there and she's panting because it just happened. She's out of breath. She is bleeding. She's not bloodied enough, but she's bleeding. And she's just oh, you can see all of the tension just whoosh out. And she's I know it's in the morning, but I could probably use a drink.
I mean, I would totally heal you if I could. I would.
No, it's fine.
We have at least half the party that can do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I can give you a good old cure wounds.
if you don't mind, love.
How hurt are you?
If I had to put a range on it, I would say maybe out of 107, I have about 32.
Okay, so you're
That's an
hurt.
odd comparison to make.
Very specific, actually.
I've a
Maybe
good
I should start doing
understanding
that.
of what's going on here.
You think if I do a good old third level cure wounds in terms of putting my abilities in terms
You
of
guys have
levels,
a whole power scaling system that I don't know about?
do you think that would be sustainable for you?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
I'm just ignoring Zephyr.
yeah, so was waiting. Yeah, okay, third level cure wounds. Hold on, bestie, I got you. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. That is the
Circle.
wrong kind of dice. That is not what I need. Eh? Eh?
Cool. Insane.
19.
Good enough.
Why is it called the Chamber of Voices if everyone's so quiet?
Well, only certain people speak. It's full of, revelry on party nights, that's for certain. Maybe you just have to catch it at the right time.
Just my luck.
I mean, you heard the chanting and the stamping of the spears and the
Yeah, after
Glorious
like 2
speech
minutes
I
of
gave.
everyone just sitting there.
I mean, it was kind of unprecedented. Sylvain hasn't been defeated in kind of wait, how old am I? In at least a decade. And so they gave
Well, that's
him the
'cause he
name.
hasn't fought you in a decade.
Yes, that's why I was scared. But they gave him the name Yuldefavin, which in my culture means the undefeated, so now they can't call him that anymore, I guess. I'm still gonna call him that.
So he's just the Defaven?
The defeat. She kind of snickers. She snickers and she's like, "Don't say that, please." But yes, but no. And she just kind of looks at all of them and she's like, "But I'm very thankful because I don't think I could have done it without any of you. So thank you, my friends."
Aw, stop it.
She ignores Zephyr.
Zephyr looks around like quizzically, like, is she talking
Thank
about
you.
me? Did she say something nice to me?
It just like
She gives him a hug.
Oh,
is that healing? Oh, thanks.
Yeah, literally. She's like, "Sweetheart," and just hugs him.
Gosh, I really feel like I should be able to heal, considering everyone else can almost.
I can't.
Almost.
So I would
Almost.
happily be the sole, like,
Well, that's
I can't do that.
it's just half of us then.
More
I
than
think-
half.
I think Octavia's like, "All right, you guys, feel free to disperse as you wish. I will be right back. I just need to talk to my uncle and some of the council members about the next moves for everything. I know we're going into the waste as well, so we can see the colonists to their new location. Make sure they have a head start and plenty of guards. Team break.
Team break.
Great.
Break.
Break?
She's gonna go over and see Sylvain and the other council members just to start. We don't have to RP that, but she's gonna basically be like, "All right, I want this many guards and this many people helping to start the colony." Blah blah blah.
They better listen, damn it.
Yep. Yeah. She's like, they step out of line and she goes, "I wasn't asking. It was an order." And so, it should be a position of honor to help those who cannot help themselves. She kind of looks him up and down like, okay. And once she's got that sorted out, she's like coming back to the party and she's like, "All right, who wants to go drinking? I do."
Were you being sassy? I saw your posture and I saw their posture and it was looking pretty sassy.
I have been known to be. She kind of flips her hair, quite sassy when it comes to it, or when I need to.
So proud of you.
Thank you, Lily. Aw, stop it. She kind of looks at them and then she looks at the party and then she's like,
Go for it. Point us in the direction of the bar, though, and we'll meet you there.
"At 8 a.m. I'm so excited. I will meet you there. There's literally one right outside and to your left."
I feel
Wait,
like
I have the... And he holds up the bag of cooling. We don't have to... We could just...
No,
That
no,
way.
the bar.
I mean, we
Trust
could.
me, the bar in the lake folk in the flotilla is an experience, and I highly recommend it.
Alright.
Oh, 100%.
The sea pickle!
Hell yeah.
Let's go!
I feel like the Flotilla is a place where you can find a bar regardless of which direction you walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just have to
Mhm.
walk and you'll find one.
Yeah.
It's 100% what it is. It's,
What's the
half
sea
of their
pickle?
like city planning is like, how do we make the minimum distance from any given person to a tavern?
yes. And there's one almost on every platform.
Hmm.
Like at least every other.
What's the sea pickle?
Oh, don't. Oh, you should ask the bartender.
I meant like the is that a bar or?
It's a bar. It's a tavern. You'll find out very quickly that you do not have to go very far to find a tavern here.
Yeah, well, like I just figured we go to the same one if
Yes.
we're gonna be drinking at 8 in the morning.
The sea
but-
pickle, right outside. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is there a sea that we know of? Have we
Oh, yeah.
heard of there being a
Preferably one with a
sea
pickle.
way beyond the
It's like
horizon?
The letter C.
See, pickle.
When the world was covered in water.
So maybe Feb would know
Interesting.
because of all his time at the library.
It's SEE question mark.
Sea pickle.
See, pickle.
The pickle.
It's sea. Sobbing.
Hmm.
All right. So Octavia's
for
like,
me.
I'll meet you there. I'll be right there, and she will go up to her uncle. Uncle, you don't have to call me that. No. She just like, she's like, you don't that.
Would I've heard that as we're walking away?
I hope you did. That's a great.
I hope I did, because I'm honestly that could be something that he would say even if he didn't overhear it at some point. That's an 8.
Maybe
Okay,
there'll
he
be
doesn't
another
hear that it
opportunity.
makes her uncomfortable, but that could be something that he says later, because he would make that dig.
Mhm.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, Octavia just kind of, her eye kind of twitches, and she's like, okay. Was there something that you needed of me? Oh, yeah, yes, definitely. I could use your help. What? Oh, no. Tradition. Oh. To live in the waste. Yes. Yes, of course. Well then, in that case, and she kind of takes a moment to think to herself, and she's like, to all who bear witness, in this chamber of voices, I declare Sylvain as the head of the newest clan the head of the colonies.
Lily does
Yeah.
like a silent clap because this was like a big announcement, even if we were walking away.
Yeah,
She
like, her
doesn't clap
passive
out
is so
loud.
good.
She
She's
knows
just like,
people are quiet here.
she's like, that is most generous of you, Uncle. I'm happy to provide you a title because the people need someone like you with all of your experience in order to take care of them, like you said. I should have known better. Why do you think I've avoided it for eons? Yes, and I will do my best not to squander the opportunity you've saved for me, Uncle. Ah, yes. Hmm. Our people not suffer needlessly. If the storehouses are enough to be falling into the ocean, of course we're going to need someone to help take care of it. I would not be opposed to assigning you as regent. However, I would ask that due to the uniqueness of our situation and the colonies being so new, that you would report to and be in constant contact with my uncle Sylvain. Yes, of course. I will get back to you on that. Kind of gives like finger guns, like. Eh. Cool. And so Octavia kind of turns to Sylvain and she's like, well, I suppose we'll have to be moving out soon because obviously, like we've said, we cannot sustain holding these people on the flotilla much longer. But it makes me pleased to know that we have a plan in place instead of whatever else that was. I'm going to learn how to talk good soon. Maybe. Thanks. And she just kind of is like definitely in her mind she's thinking, oh my word, Alessander would be laughing his ass off in the background if he were here. She's like, I'm making such a fool of myself. Oh joy. It's like, oh, if she was Jewish, oy vey. But she's gonna be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go drink with my friends because I feel that as chiefess, I am more than acceptable. It is more than acceptable to drink at 8 a.m. I'd like to see you drink too, Uncle, at some point. Sorry about that. I wasn't trying to kill you. It's just, you know. All right. Before I No, I wasn't, and she's just gonna be like, all right, that's my cue to leave before I say. She's like, well, yeah, just Octavia presents herself as such a charismatic, easygoing person, so that when she does actually get flustered, it's very funny to see how people around her react to it. They're like, yeah, I know you, and then leave. And so she kind of does a little nod to the young woman and Chrysilla, and will dip. She's like, nice chat. He's gone. Just kind of they're walking, and she just kind of silently all right, I'm back. From behind
quick.
Zephyr specifically, she's just like, push, I'm back.
He jumps up, not expecting it her to be here so quickly. Oh. That was quick.
Drinking, forgetting all my nervousness.
Could before we walk in, could I cast Locate Object for puzzle boxes?
The nearest puzzle box shaped thing.
It says
You
you
have
can
you had
locate.
those.
It says you can locate a specific type of item.
Yeah.
So
Forgot you had an
Puzzle
addiction.
box.
I forgot you were.
No, it's not a puzzle box though. That's what
It's
he's
still-
that's his justification.
I should really
It's a-
post that meme that I
kinda-
made to the Twitter where it's is this how I cope with the death of my wife? And it's puzzle boxes.
Am I the asshole for coping with my wife by puzzle boxes? Me, male.
It's just a Reddit
63.
post.
yes,
It's pretty far.
that's pretty far. That's at least
That's at least 2.
I got you.
yeah, it's a little
You
less.
beat
than
me
a
to
quarter
it,
of a mile.
It's less than a fifth of a mile.
Yeah.
I can't either.
You can.
It's
can
5
pretty-
posts
you
when
can
you
pretty
drive.
easily
It's a
see
few
fifth of a
football
mile.
fields. Yeah, you're fine.
I want you to find it.
Oh. Concerning.
By. Yeah. Oh, okay. If it's all right with you all, I would like to head to 2 places.
Oh, you
Like-
got a thing search?
Check things out.
You got
Yes.
What is it looking for?
They're looking for puzzle boxes.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Mhm.
are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, the last time you did one, you kind of hacked out a lung and blood.
Yes, but he's not done with his mission yet.
That is right.
We
I
did
am
open
not.
all of the ones that we had.
I did.
Keep in mind you're 6 years older, so you're more susceptible to spooky stuff.
Is that what that means? I'm not.
Partially, I'm sure.
I don't know about the specifics of all that, but I would very much like to go find these two if that is all right with you all.
No. Yeah, I don't give a shit. That's fine. Go do what you want.
Okay.
I'll tag along if everyone
sounds
wants to
like
go
everything
to the
I have.
tavern first.
I am
Well-
going to go drink. I feel like I've earned it. But you are welcome to do whatever you wish.
I second
Of course,
that.
yes.
Definitely, you all go.
Yes, I don't mean
Um,
to keep you.
Before I
Oh.
commit myself to drinking all day, I also have something I would like to go check out.
I only got 10 minutes, make it count, and I give him bardic inspiration.
I appreciate that, Zephyr.
Good luck, buddy.
I'd give you a boon if I could, but I cannot.
Yes.
Goodbye.
It's all right.
I wish you luck.
As the
That's it.
chiefess of the lake folk, I offer you something. Fuck, I don't know.
Come on,
A
Your
discount
Highness, we're
code
gonna
would be
start
nice.
Discount code.
Go something. Fuck. Ah.
Use the discount code Octavia at checkout.
And use my discount code in the YouTube box below.
Yeah. I...
Yeah.
Loading on.
Octavia, you were about to poison me?
Mm.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know what that is.
I was gonna say, I don't
Ew.
think a pickle mixed drink would be bad.
They're pretty
Yeah.
good.
If you're one of those psychos who drink pickle juice, then sure.
That sounds nice. Nope.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I love
You had
pickles,
me
but I
at
don't know if
the
I want
beginning,
that.
and then you lost me. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, well then
That
maybe.
makes it
But
so
you taste the
much
pickle
worse.
instead,
Yeah.
so.
Because the pickle's strong.
Okay, then I'll try it sometime. I like pickles.
Octavia, are
Good.
you about to poison me?
Try to find
No,
out, my
they
friend.
are.
I'm right here, Zephyr. If you fall down dead, I'll just bring you back up.
Max, apparently people watching the stream can't hear you.
Yes.
Huh? Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Ah.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Dang.
Technical difficulties.
Oh.
Hey, it's not a DN Death Save stream if we don't have a little bit of technical
That's
difficulty.
True.
I thought we had enough last time, though, just
Yeah.
to make up.
Yeah.
but Max wasn't here for it.
Well, yeah.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Okay, now we're good. Jesus.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
I just didn't notice that my levels weren't going. My mic disconnected.
No.
Oh.
Great,
no
we
way.
love that. Woo. Okay, what did we miss? What did I say?
Well, I don't know how
Pickle
We're
long.
talking about pickle
It's
shots.
probably the whole fucking
shot.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 100% the whole.
Maybe that's something where we can have you. This is kind of annoying, but maybe we could have you like dub back in vaguely what you were saying in the recording.
The fact that you think I remember
I
what
can
I
do
say.
No, I know.
There's context.
But okay,
Really
so
content.
but what happened? Just for people didn't hear my part. Tavia had a little conversation with her uncle and with Chrysalia, who is the Favoon woman that Octavia has interacted with before. Sylvain, Octavia's uncle, has offered and thus been granted the position of leading the colony onto the mainland / the little island that Octavia had talked about earlier. And Chrysalia has offered herself as a regent option, while Octavia travels the waste in search of the rest of the shards, as well as an end to the devouring. What else? I was like, I think that's most of it. And
Yeah,
then,
that's it.
so the party is splitting up. We've got several people going to the bar. Some pickleback shots have been placed in front of them to the accurately named Sea Pickle, which is the name of the bar that they are in. And then we have a couple other people that are splitting off to, I think Lily and Al are heading to grab puzzle boxes. Al has discovered 2 possible puzzle boxes through Locate Objects. And Febrim has something else that he wants to do. I think that's most of it, though. That'll catch us back up. Anyway, Picklebacks has been presented in front of Zephyr, Octavia, Winnie, and Axel.
Octavia just takes it first, and she'll slam it.
Okay, so it's not poison.
I think Axel follows quickly after you.
Mm-hmm.
How does
Zephyr
Axel feel
says,
about salty things?
Time to find out.
Easy. He loves it. He's like, oh, that was quite pleasant. Interesting.
Right?
Like it kind of just tastes like seawater.
And is
I
that so
assume.
bad?
No, he
Meanwhile,
just,
when
he
he's
just says
like-
that flat.
Yeah.
He was gonna say maybe he knows. In the before times.
Yep, and she's like, yes, some of us grow up drinking things like this. I've been drinking since I have been very young. I have a high tolerance. Most orcs do.
Why did you all give me such shit then?
Because I didn't realize you were centuries old.
I thought I made that pretty obvious when I made the sun comment, but I mean that's just me.
Listen.
That was after the fact.
That was
I think.
after the fact, I think. And also, I just simply did not know.
I'll have another one, by the way.
Octavia, like,
To be
motions
fair-
to the bartender.
You were a child, and at least where I come from, we don't start drinking that young.
Boring.
So what I'm hearing is we should have came to the lake folk earlier.
Listen, it's a fun place to grow up. For the most part, anyways.
But I'm gonna leave y'all off there. Lily and Al, what direction are y'all headed?
I think it would be easiest to go to the shopping district first, because I'm assuming if there's something in the direction of the... Was it just in the direction of the Chamber of Voices, or was it... or Hall of Voices?
Chamber.
If it's
Either
not
or.
if it's not in the Chamber of Voices, it's pretty damn close.
Okay. Well, we're already here, though. Let's go to the shopping district first, and then we'll think about breaking and entering.
Wait, we're breaking and entering?
No, there was a, one of the boxes was pretty close, or maybe inside the Chamber of Voices, so...
So we're breaking and entering.
Maybe. I don't want to.
I imagine Febrim's probably walking with them still, just because they're right there.
Where are you going, Febby?
Yeah.
Heavy.
Well, I wanted to stop by the rune mechanic and talk to him a little bit.
Oh.
Possibly discuss ways to strengthen the runes, or maybe see what else he can what other runes he might know. But do keep in mind we have the leader of the lake folk on our side right now. So I think breaking and entering in the Chamber of Secrets, Chamber of Whispers,
Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets, the Chamber of Whispers, probably don't need to do that. Probably just need to take her with you.
Need to.
I guess that would make sense.
Well,
Octavia.
we'll play right here.
No, yes, we'll get this first one, and then we'll see what comes of it. Let's go.
Okay, y'all head off towards the shopping district. It's not what you're used to. It is just a little section of town, a handful of buildings here and there. There is a few different vendors, stalls. It's not the artisan court, I'll tell you that. There are a couple different places around here, though. Your locate object is probably still up. And if you hone on that, it starts pulling you down some back alleyways.
All right. Febrim, are you coming with us?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt. I don't imagine it'd take me too long to talk to him.
All right. Lily, you ready to explore some back alleys?
Oh yeah, I love the back alleys. It's just like when I was growing up.
I love the back rooms.
When you were growing up, did you grow up in the back alleys?
Well, I grew up anywhere that wasn't well lit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It was kind of fun. In the sewers, in the woods, in the alleys.
Oh.
Those were the days.
Well, let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we? Yep. Let's go then.
Nice.
You head down the alleyways following your spell, and it leads you to a creepy little storefront. There are cobwebs kind of hanging out of the corners. The sign is crooked and has been nailed up to the wall too many times. The wood is frayed, and as you take a step towards the shop, a board cracks underneath you, and you see a little chip fall into the water below the platform, and then just quickly disappear.
I guess I'll knock.
You do a faint little knock on the door, and just hear, "Come in, it's open."
Ooh. All right. I open the door, and yeah.
You open up to the strangest little oddities shop I think you've probably ever walked into. You see skeletons, bones, different herbs. There's definitely some spellcasting materials here, but there are also torture contraptions, bits of iron work. There is a skeleton that's kind of strapped up to one of the walls that you hope to God is fake. But as you scan around the area, you see this tiny little human woman. Her skin a little discolored. The nutritional value hasn't quite been there. She's got a very stereotypical wart on her nose, and she's walking over to you with a cane. She's like, "Oh, customers! Welcome to Hagatha's Emporium. What can I help you with?"
Well, first of all, it's
Is that
very
skeleton
nice.
real?
Oh, Febrim, did you follow along with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Is what real, my dear?
The skeleton.
That one?
Kind of looks around to see if there's others.
It was like a vague point. There are definitely other skeletons all over. Not humanoid, but they're like...
Just not humanoid.
There are small creatures, different types of animals. You see a strange skeleton of some creature you don't necessarily recognize. It's got like just a big old mouth, and it's just like one big skull. It's probably about like that big. Oh well.
In general, I suppose, but I'm particularly interested in that large one.
Oh, that one is very real. It's one of my prized possessions, in fact.
Ooh.
Would you like to purchase?
What was it?
My most valuable possession. I'm willing to give it away.
Do you want it?
Do you want it?
Monetary value.
Oh, it was a baby beholder at one point in time. The stocks weren't fully developed yet. Lucky for me in my younger days.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you making fun of my speech impediment?
No.
No, I just hadn't heard it before.
Heard it before.
I didn't know it only kicks in sometimes.
Only occasionally.
I was wondering if you had any
Puzzle boxes?
How did
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, I just sort of know these things.
Febrim's looking at the beholder head and he just goes.
Yeah, but what do you mean, like, sort of know these things?
Oh, it
Like,
just...
most people don't just sort of know this.
Yes.
Well, you just had a certain look about you. Mm-hmm.
I'm scared.
Is that the story you're going with?
Yeah,
Does he look like he needs puzzle boxes?
Yeah.
Okay.
he does have that crazed look in his eye and the chain around his ankle.
I'm sorry?
I didn't tell you all about that, did I?
No.
Looks like it's getting worse.
Worse.
How does a chain get worse? Oh, like it rusts?
Oh, heavier. You add more weight to it. You gotta be careful. It's gonna pull you down into the endless abyss. Anyway, I do have one selection for you.
What?
Wait, how do you know it's
How
gotten
does-
heavier?
Yes. How
She,
does
like,
it get heavier?
Wanders back into the little back room.
Heavier
Nothing to
than
do with the
what?
puzzle boxes.
Do you mean like yesterday? Is it just a getting older thing?
I mean,
Or is
Did you
it
know
like
what it looked like before?
that's part of it. But it really comes down to the amount of exertion he's doing.
The what?
You know, you're getting more demonically involved. So of course it's gonna get heavier. Anyway. She comes back out and she's got
I love her.
this terrifying puzzle box set on a pillow. She's like, oh, well, here's the one that I was talking about. Be careful, it's
Oh,
very
can you not touch
pointy.
it with your hands?
Oh, I'm not going to.
Yeah,
more
I
than
just
welcome
wanted to
to.
make sure that none of us should touch it except for him.
Probably not. It's very pointy.
Do you have like a well?
I have gloves. It's okay. Gauntlets.
Sure.
Sure, that'll help.
Maybe like a blanket
For a
we can
minute.
cover it in, or
how? How much is it?
The puzzle box?
Yes.
Or information about your ankle?
Hmm. Can we discuss both prices?
Oh, of course! Well, this puzzle box has been sitting here for a while, you know. Not too many people interested, but I do have to make sure that it's worth my while. It is quite an interesting artifact.
Yes, of course.
Let me see.
Don't mind me, I'm just checking something.
I'm just checking. I'm just figuring a couple things out.
Crunching the numbers.
do you perhaps have anything living still?
Are you perhaps mentally insane?
If you talk about viruses,
Okay.
I of course have living things. But as far as like creatures go, that's not really my thing. If you can't
Like-
tell.
Like,
Do you have viruses,
Viruses?
that are active?
Mm-hmm.
In my
is that
body?
like a medical
You have
thing, or
them,
like you
or-
own?
Oh,
like
I
a
have
jar?
like little vials.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's not like bacterial. It's a virus. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Oh yes, they're quite hard to get rid of.
Okay.
Anyway, the puzzle box will cost you probably around 700 gold as a starting.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty high considering no one else wants to buy it.
It is still quite the valuable piece, you know. Don't want to give it away for free.
Is it? If it's just sitting here with no potential buyers?
But as
You
far
even
as
know-
the ankle goes,
Her negotiations are not negotiating.
I'll let her finish.
affordance.
that will take something a little more personal. We could start negotiations off with your eye.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, did my speech
Starting,
impediment
right?
pop back in there?
Did you just say my eye?
I don't believe I stuttered. Did I stutter? She looks back at the other two.
I heard
Well,
quite
stuttering
clearly,
wouldn't
actually.
usually be the problem.
Yes. Why do you want my eye?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
I don't think we will find out with the way this has been going.
Quite possibly,
Let's go
not
back.
for a while.
Let's go back to the puzzle box.
Mhm.
Do you even know what's inside it?
She just like kind of looks at you and smiles.
Can I make an insight check?
Yes.
Is this like a smug, oh, I know what's in it? Okay. Insight. Oh, I have proficiency? That's a 23.
There are two parts to the smile. One, one, does it really matter? And two, I know you want it. So in a sense, she might not be 100% confident about what's inside, but she's got a good idea.
So you think Al specifically would want it?
I mean, I didn't necessarily say that, but one could imply.
I mean, if you're trying to sell it, you might as well pitch it as something exclusive to him, right? That would justify the higher
true.
price point.
You know, I just don't get that many people out there. I don't know why. It's so crazy.
I mean,
But yes, I think you would absolutely love this product. It is quite valuable and useful, and would be very imperative to your needs and desires.
She's like, I'm prime real estate. Why does nobody come in here?
All right. You have one puzzle box that I would like.
Mm-hmm.
What about if I you would say this is a pretty difficult puzzle box, correct?
Oh, yes. Quite difficult.
Now,
You may die.
what if you may die? What if I gave you, in exchange,
Mm-hmm.
how many do I have?
A bunch of empty puzzle boxes.
I have 5 empty puzzle boxes that you could use in whatever way you see fit. They are a little less intricate than this one. However, you would be able to sell it to more people because they are less dangerous. And frankly, and if nobody's wanted this one, you could also use it to, store, hide things you don't want other people to.
Oh, you could put Al's eye in it and then sell the box back to him.
Yeah.
Well, that
Sure.
is a very good idea. I really feel like you're just trying to sell me storage containers that have already been opened and emptied.
Al's got
Yes.
the key
I mean,
market on
I think I can take a little bit off for the empty containers, but without the valuable goods inside, I don't know if that's within my realm of possibility.
Yeah, I don't have any things that were inside. I have a list.
If 700 gold is too pricey for you, a tooth would do.
I think you could probably do a tooth.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably gonna fall out soon anyway.
You have a lot of
That's
them.
true.
That you could get a fake. How much
You
would a tooth?
know, yes,
You
yes.
know?
How much would a tooth take off? Or just a tooth is what you're
Could he
asking.
take off multiple teeth to multiply it?
Ooh.
Now that is an interesting thing. I would say
Like these people.
each tooth will it'll get you 200 off.
That's the most valuable your teeth are ever gonna be, Al.
That's a valuable tooth right there.
Saint No Les Mis.
Jesus.
I'm gonna. While this conversation is happening, I want to think in my head. Ned,
Yeah.
are you getting any kind of read on this woman?
I mean, other than that she's batshit crazy.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know if you understand quite how this works. I mean, I'm kind
I
of just like
really
looking at a
don't.
TV screen here.
We really
Um,
need to have a talk about how this works, and if I'm going to be building you a body, then I really need to know what you need to survive.
I mean, if you want me to give you like if you want to give me access to some of your body stuff, like I can figure something out.
No, what? No, what? That wasn't the deal.
Well, I mean, like if you give me like partial control for a second, I could maybe figure something out.
This is a discussion
That's
for
not what I
later.
said at all.
Are you? You know what? Ned, I am going to trust you. All I ask
Weird.
is that you don't hurt anybody.
Oh yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna like pop in here for a second.
All right. I trust you.
I love that this ball and chain discussion is already going right. You know what? I think I should make another deal real quick. Just a little one.
I'm not trying to make a deal. I'm just trying to
Sounds like a deal.
give a little, you know, friends.
Ned is going to. I gotta look this up to make sure.
Ned is going to cast Disintegrate.
Well, that's not what I wanted, but I
If they never existed to begin with, am I really hurting them? That's not the right voice. If they never exist, I forgot Ned's down here. If they never existed to begin with. Okay, Ned is going to take over some of your senses for a minute. And the rest of you just kind of like watch Al kind of like sniff the air real fast and go. And then Al, you quickly have re-control of your body. Oh shit, this place reeks of the Feywild. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh. Fate. Oh.
I mean, this is nothing compared to that other, like, lich bitch, but...
Fair. Alright. Oh! Hold on.
I wasn't sure
You
if
have
that was
Al
just
sniffing
Al.
the air quickly and then going, oh!
Oh! Oh!
That was my
Oh, it's
thought
so
too. I was
good in
like,
here.
ugh. The older he gets, the more uncomfortable I am.
Yeah, the like less self-awareness he has.
You said, 200 per tooth?
200 per tooth? I have pliers in the back. Or we can do the old door method. That works just as well. But you know, the pliers are much more personal.
Are you from the Feywild?
What?
You see her, like, her smile kind of like...
You
Why would you ask an old woman such a thing?
'Cause you're crazy.
You just have that look about you.
Oh, I see.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm
Okay.
upset that the "you cops" joke took me like
Sweet.
5 seconds to get. So it's a delayed reaction, and I was like, ha!
I got a 21.
We're fake cops.
Her smile quickly returns to, oh, you got me. Oh, what can I say? I mean, not myself. It's been several generations since then. Lots of babies that have been transformed. You know how it is.
Wait, how are you here?
Well, you see, I had an ancient ancestor that kind of migrated before everything happened. Everything went down. You know how it is, and... You know, one child kidnapping to the next, and eventually here I am.
She's like,
Are you saying you...
put that together.
Wait, you're a hag?
Oh, guilty as
I
charged.
never would have guessed.
Ah, really? I do try
was
to hide
given
it well.
I was given literally no hints. I can't believe this.
What can I say? I am a master of disguise.
You really are.
Yes. Very persuasive, too.
You're not able to sense Fey magic, are you?
You mean the thing in your pocket?
Never mind.
That's a weird thing to say out of context.
Oh, sorry. You're a little
Whoa.
young for me.
Wow. Wow.
You're actually
Sure.
quite young for me, but we're not gonna get into that.
Oh, I have someone just your age.
You wouldn't happen to know... Should I go here? You wouldn't happen to know of the Archlich Offenzia, would you?
Make an insight check.
Natural 1.
Oh,
I've passed through her court before. She's not around, is she?
curious if you knew, actually.
Currently here? No, not on the flotilla. I don't
No.
think so.
Here, of course, but
Oh no.
Well, no, she's not here, but
Thank God. Anyway,
we do have a someone that works close with her.
who are you?
I'm not sure. What's it worth to you?
Clever.
Clever girl.
Unfortunately, not enough to satiate my curiosity.
Fair enough.
So what's it gonna be? How many teeth? And are we going with the eye?
Because I really want the eye, but I will settle for teeth.
how many teeth would
I-
add up to an eye?
Ugh, I'm sorry. The eyes are very valuable.
All right, just curious.
What about a
Priceless
leg?
even.
Whoa!
A full leg.
A full leg. What would that get me?
Make another persuasion check.
There's like a whole expression about it, you know? An arm and a leg, that's a lot.
It's like half
That's
of
the
that.
expression.
15. I'll add a flash of genius to make it 19.
You have Bardic.
I have Bardic.
You have
Bardic.
What is that? A D8?
That's a good question. What is my Bardic right now? It is a D10.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah,
Moving
big
up in the
leagues
world.
now.
I got
Nice.
10. Oh,
Let's go!
So-
29.
29.
29?
I mean, obviously, there's only one leg that I can take, but
Yes.
I'll trade a leg for a puzzle box.
Al, I think your obsession's getting a little out of hand.
It's getting out of leg.
Wait, 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 wait.
Would it
That-
be?
That doesn't seem worthwhile.
It's starting to get. a
Well,
little bit
I mean,
you saying
it
a leg
is-
is only 700 gold?
They are damaged goods. You do have to understand.
Oh,
yes, but you're forgetting the labor costs that can be associated
The
with having
labor
a leg.
costs. And it's also not just the leg you're getting. You're getting the blood, the bones, the muscles.
Oh, I was going to empty it, but if you want to include your blood as well,
Well,
we can throw in some information there too.
Whoa,
the blood that is in my leg when it comes off.
Of course.
Well, why don't we just pay the 700 or less if you want to give her a tooth, and then you trade the leg for as
Yeah.
much information as it's worth?
I only have around 200 gold.
Oh, don't worry about it. This is important,
I can.
and I don't want you giving your leg for this puzzle box.
Yeah, that's a lot. We could chip in a little bit.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
You just told me your legs later. That's all.
All right. All right. Then we will. I'm already giving a leg for the information, so I'll give a tooth
Yeah.
as well.
Tooth and a leg?
A tooth and a leg, and the price would be 500 gold. All right. This is important.
Lovely. Do we have a deal?
Waiting for it.
I am very old. It is a lot of energy to hold my hand up like this.
Your name isn't Agatha. Agatha, is it?
The deal?
Wait, she made a fake name with the word hag in it? Oh my gosh.
I will.
I don't know how you missed that clue. I
can't believe there was a clue the whole time.
Sure, let's go. Balls to the walls.
Does
I'll
he
shake
say
her
that?
hand. No, I'll shake her hand and just smile and say, "Your name isn't Quoria, is it?"
Oh, I forget who that is.
Oh, let me check.
I gotta check my... Who is that?
It's been a long time.
I'm taking a shot in the dark. I got
Wow.
a Fenzia, Drun, Quoria, Rundar, and Tarel as the Fae people. And I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
No way they all escaped. They had to die.
Drun did. We don't know that.
We already know
I don't know.
two are elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think you know about Drun either.
We got a list of all of them.
I mean, you've got a list,
yeah.
but
Oh,
you don't know
yeah.
if Drun escaped.
The whereabouts, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you only know about Rundar.
Oh, Rundar was the... Yeah. Okay, yeah.
There is a little smirk and a nod. You do flatter me, but it's a little rich for my blood.
All right, let's...
I'm just a lonely little hag out in the wilderness.
All right, let's get ripping.
Oh, it's already done.
What?
What?
You
God.
like talk, and your tongue like slips through a little like crack off the side where there's no longer a tooth. And there's a moment where you like lose your balance before your armor reconvenes to establish your missing leg.
Well, that's weird. I don't know what I was expecting.
I got the
you
I
do-
got the 50 platinum.
She does kind of like put out a hand for that.
Yeah.
Al, you glance over. There are now 2 new jars behind the desk.
Good. Great. I love that.
What other? Do you have any other body parts back there?
Were you looking for a replacement?
Kind of, yes, sure. In a sense.
I'm always happy to help with modifications.
Well, I am glad to hear that.
But I think we should complete the previous transaction first.
Of course.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well, first of all, here you go. She will like hold up the pillow.
Thank you.
I do suggest grabbing the pillow. Do you just grab the cube though?
You could at least wait like 10 minutes after losing a leg to like get started. on
I'll
that.
Yeah.
grab the pillow and I'll carefully put it into my bag.
As far as information goes,
I don't actually know anything.
That's for you!
Look!
What is your current impression of that attachment to your leg?
Well,
Currently,
you have the leg.
Oh, not that one. I took the other one.
Yes. Currently,
What?
I have been going off of the assumption that it is a curse, or no, a contract between an ancestor of mine and apparently a very powerful fiendish entity. And it is preventing my family from moving on to where they should go in the afterlife. And I've been under the assumption that the only way to find this contract was to keep getting puzzle boxes, and because that was the only thing for them to that I could find them in on this plane.
That would explain why it's gotten so heavy. It's a quite powerful curse, I would say. Tricks your mind, manipulates you, stifles genetic mutations. Pretty bread of the mill, you know, for angering an archfiend.
And
I am seeing a couple of contracts that were made in attempts to break it. Most of those were fairly ineffective. But the...
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, the destiny of your souls to be trapped within the fiendish shard for all eternity. Now that is an interesting predicament.
It's what?
The souls of you and your family being trapped in the fiendish shard. Eternally bound to it, forced to serve.
So...
I will say, I don't know who you pissed off, but good lord.
I didn't. I don't think I pissed off anybody.
Oh, I mean not you,
An
but somebody like far back in the genetic pool there. You really pissed someone off.
Well,
It has to be one of the archfiends, though, right?
Oh, with something this powerful and long-lasting? I mean, it's sustained even though the being no longer exists.
the being.
Mm-hmm. The one who placed the curse on your entire bloodline.
Yes. Is there any way to get to break it?
I mean, if you got your hands on the fiendish shard, I'm sure.
Well, that's good to know, actually.
I'm sorry, is that not surprising? I mean,
Well,
I guess
it
you already
does
have
make
one,
sense.
and you have remnants of one on you. So I guess, I mean, you're in that direction.
Isn't the fiendish shard with Lazadin, though?
With, around, circling, something along those lines.
Are you able to sense where the other ones are?
Not unless they're within like a 10-foot radius.
Ah, well, that's fair.
We're within a 10-foot radius.
Where was it?
Wow!
We've got that part covered at least.
That, we know that.
Oh,
Um,
right.
Is not to say that your information wasn't helpful, but is that all?
Unless there is something more specific you were looking for.
What would you have to do? Like, what would make a fiend that angry? I mean, I assume they wouldn't do it for no reason.
No, I
Or
mean,
even a very small reason.
With all due respect, is there any way you could tell me how my wife is?
do you want to know?
Oh no.
Ooh.
Well, I asked now, and then I can only imagine. And I'm afraid I will imagine something much worse.
Have you been to her grave recently?
No, we no. You know what happened in.
Well, there's probably not much there. I'll say that.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
And there probably
Oh,
won't be anything there until you figure this out.
Did someone do something, or did it just happen on its own?
You know, it's pretty uncommon, but sometimes the dead just get up and walk away.
Oh, I know how these things work.
From
For-
the sounds of it, I'd say she's serving the Fiendus Shard.
More specifically, she's probably serving the will of a creature that no longer exists. As is every other past individual from your family.
All right. Well, good to know that I don't need to go after these boxes anymore. At least.
I mean, don't be mistaken, there's some good shit inside these boxes, but it's just prolonging the problem. You won't find a solution in the boxes. Fixes, maybe.
Thank you for your information.
Of course.
Febrim, were you looking at something?
Yeah.
What were you looking at, my dear?
What limbs, appendages might you have intact? Preferably not skeletal.
Well, I've got arms, tentacles, got a couple legs too. Just really depends on what you're looking for. I don't know if I have anything that matches your color scheme, to be perfectly honest.
I'm not too.
I've got some mechanical
concerned
parts
by
as
the
well.
color scheme. Mechanical parts might be interesting. Do you have any unconventional ones? Like, you know, similar to a tentacle, but more unique, I suppose.
Honey, I work in the unconventional. A tentacle if you're looking for one. Although
Just, perusing my options, I suppose.
I do, in fact, have a tentacle or two. If you're looking to replace your lost one, though, I might have bad news. I don't think the limb will take.
Why do you say that?
I mean, you gave it away in a deal, correct?
Sure.
You see, if you replaced it, then you'd be circumventing your deal.
So what if you didn't replace it? What if you just got a new one, like, in the middle of your back, instead of, like, slightly off to the side?
I like the way that this one thinks. That could be arranged. I might have to source the materials, though. Could be a second. I only have so many in backstock.
Alright. What? You said you had other unconventional options?
I mean, it really just depends on what you're looking for. I mean, work with me here.
Oh, let's see.
Don't ask for all the soda options if you're just looking for Dr. Pepper.
What's Dr.
Hey.
Pepper?
Is Pepsi
Dr. Pepper.
okay? Or?
Solid option.
Are you telling me Dr. Pepper is canon in this world? You just made my day.
Wait until you get into the waste. You're just gonna find.
You just
like,
haven't met him
It's just
yet.
Dr.
It's
The waste is just Dr. Pepper.
exclusively like nuclear fridges, you know, the ones that are
It's
supposedly
nuka-cola.
nuclear safe, and then you
Like-
open it up
like
and
fucking
yes,
Fallout.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
it's just Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
I, you know,
When
like,
you spend a lot of shit.
maybe like a claw. Let's see, what's similar to a tentacle, I suppose.
An
Like
orange.
a
an
plant?
like an eye stalk.
or a scorpion tail. Or
A
something.
living one?
Tail?
You want this to be biologically functional, correct?
Biologically controllable. I suppose functional, maybe not functional to myself. Let's say that. I don't want to add anything, any other minds to myself.
Oh, of course not. Dealing with more than one can be quite tricky. That's why I killed all my sisters. Anyway, I don't have any specimens with me currently. But perhaps you could put in a custom order?
How would that work?
Well, you put in a custom order, and then I source the
Well,
materials for you.
Is it like should
To
I
be
come
installed
back
at a later date.
or okay? Is it like all right? How much would that be?
Depends on which appendage you're looking for.
I'll get back to you on that.
Of course. Of course, give it a good think, a good thought over. She'll turn to Lily and be like, "What about you? Are you looking for anything?"
Do they have anything that's not, like, hag magic related?
I think it's difficult to tell. There
Well,
are.
I mean, like explicitly.
I would say with your new, like, sorceress intent and getting back in, like, a fully magical body, everything's touched with a little bit of hag. even
There's a
even
little
like
bit of
the
hag
pretty
on
the pretty
everything.
sparkly things, like you get up close, you look, you get that faint smell of like rotting mushrooms, and you're like, okay.
No, yeah, I'm okay.
Well, if you insist. Well, I am a very busy woman. I have many customers to greet and interact with, but I'm sure we'll run into each other somewhere down the road. Now you all be on your way. She picks up like a little broom and starts like sweeping, quite literally out the door.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The three of you exit. You hear the door kind of like click behind you as you turn around to an empty alleyway. No sign, no door, no nothing.
Makes sense. Were you saying something, Febrim?
I just suppose I'm glad I didn't make any deals so quickly.
Fair. All right. Bar, or
I've
something
still,
else?
still got to run to the rune crafter.
Okay.
Lily, do you?
I think I might just go to the bar because I don't want to listen to a rune talk right now.
It's fair.
I don't really either.
Like, bye, Febrim.
So.
So the two of you head back to the bar. Febrim, what are you looking for from the rune crafter?
I guess looking for like just generally what he knows about runes, if he knows any other runes, or kind of in addition, with the kind of recoding that my eye lets me see and kind of function, to figure out if I can like streamline the levitation rune or make it stronger in some way, or like be more efficient.
I'm gonna streamline this a little bit.
Yeah.
You get to the rune crafter or the engineer for the levitations and everything. He starts going over some like basics and things, but you quickly realize that like the power of your eye is outpacing what he's able to teach you.
Okay.
And like before he's even explaining what the runes do and starting to go into like the specifics of the magic, your eye is already decoding everything and like laying it out in front of you and showing you different options to manipulate enchantments and how to implement them in different ways. Think very much old Minecraft crafting versus like the Xbox crafting, where it just gives you all the recipes.
Yeah.
They're like, well, if you lay it in this way, and you're like, oh yeah, that'll make this.
Oh, right. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So am I able to help him like streamline the existing runes in any way or make them more efficient?
Go ahead and
For
give
the
me an
Flotilla?
Arcana check.
Sure. With my plus 12, that'll be a 28.
I would say you definitely provide an insight that he hadn't experienced or even like thought about. Mixing in some like fly runes into the levitation to make it easier to move the platforms around takes a little bit higher magic, but the benefits are much more beneficial. I think you start getting into a conversation, especially with the overpopulation of multi-tiered platforms, So giving yourself platforms that are stacked up higher that are operating off of their own magical currents. They don't necessarily have the resources to fulfill a lot of these. It's a lot of like theoretical physics. But I think you leave this with our gnomish orcish individual is in this like crazy, not haze, but like just starts going at it, writing down new notes. He's like, I've got to think about all of these things. And we'll start like jotting things down. He like thanks you so much for your work.
Of course, I'm glad I could help the flotilla.
And you know what? He will hand over a scroll of levitation as a thank you for the insights.
Well, thank you. I will make good use of this.
Man. Imagine not being able to levitate. Needing a scroll to do it.
Pretty cringe.
Ooh.
But unless Febrim you're going anywhere else,
That's it.
Eventually everyone meets back up at Sea Pickle. How much have the four of y'all been drinking? I know Axel is. I mean, I don't even think I need to make con saves for him. He is quite drunk at the current moment. He started singing.
Oh, I was gonna say Octavia like got pulled into like an orcish like drinking song with a bunch of the other patrons. Like they're all celebrating and like dancing on tables and stuff.
How strong is like
Everything is
Flotilla alcohol versus...
hella strong.
Okay, so I should probably be making
Moonshine,
Oh, yeah.
like Moonshine
They
Everclear.
make the shit themselves.
How many should I make?
How much
That's
are
up
you
to you.
drinking? Here's the thing. How many do you take in a 30-minute period? How many drinks?
Three or four, roughly.
Okay,
No,
give
probably
me
2 or 3.
give me 2 con saves.
Keep in mind we also haven't eaten today.
Yeah. Also,
We had breakfast.
Winnie's here, so I probably
Yeah,
don't
breakfast.
know
Yeah.
is wild.
Okay, I
Because
couldn't
he
remember.
promised Winnie he wouldn't have a drinking problem. Oh, I failed that first one. I'll tell you what. Ain't no way a 5 is
Do
gonna
I-
save me.
Do
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to make any?
Second one's a 11.
Or is this stuff old hat to Octavia? She's just like, it's normal drinking.
I don't know if it's necessarily old hat, but Octavia knows what to expect. You are happily drunk.
Okay.
Good. Winnie had not even a full. Like her class is almost gone, but she's just had like.
And you had the shot too.
She took a sip of it and went. I don't know if you heard that while y'all were doing that. She went.
No, I did.
So she didn't even.
I
didn't
thought you
finish
took the
it.
whole shot.
It's like Winnie, you're feeling a little fuzzy, but just
Okay.
like warm.
Yeah.
Zephyr, you are on the table singing with Axel.
Like arms wrapped around each other.
Which you are surprised by the fact that you start playing things off of your EYE pod.
Yeah.
And Axel knows every word.
Aw.
Can I dancing lights and start like DJing it?
Yes, absolutely. They like you throwing some like thaumaturgy in there as like speakers.
Axel, baby, you light up my world
Like nobody else.
Good.
The way that you
That's a
flip
good
your
one.
hair gets me overwhelmed.
I don't know
I
what
love
Zephyr
that
would be
Dr.
playing,
Pepper and One Direction are both canon in this universe now.
Hell yeah.
Just the song.
Just the
Just the song, not the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octavia got roped into like some sort of drinking contest, but she while she may be drunk, she's certainly not on the floor because knows her limits.
I think the rest of you kind of head in around the same time. Febrim, you're probably just like a second later. But you come in just enough time to see Axel do like a twist and be like, "Hey, oh!" and just like tumble sideways. He quickly corrects himself. He's like,
No, you're good, buddy.
fantastic. Lily, do you want to taste seawater?
It will change you.
Febrim, Al, seawater?
It'll quench you.
Do it!
Nothing is quenchier.
Do
It is the quenchiest.
3
Why
seawaters.
not?
By this point, Octavia's like placed a couple platinum for the bar. Just, I mean, she's generous.
Your platinum has sat on the bar. The bartender is quite literally purposely ignoring it.
She's like trying to. She's like, listen, I'm doing this because I appreciate you.
Another
Like,
round,
trying-
Octavia?
Yes, please take my money.
Oh, fantastic. Would you like something fruitier this time, or are we sticking with the good stuff?
I mean, good stuff for my friends. I'll take a fruity drink, but please take my money.
Okay, drinks for you and all your friends. Beautiful,
Yes.
lovely.
And-
Coming
and
right
the,
up.
And the bar, and I will pay for that. Like anyone else who wants to drink who's in here right now, take my money.
Drinks on the Chieftain! There's like a big huzzah.
And she will help bring the shots over and stuff. And she's like, for you, and for you, and for you, and you have to drink it all. Don't be like Winnie. We love Winnie. Drink it all.
Zephyr starts a chant.
Drunken ice.
Javi.
You're
Try and persuade or performance.
for what?
Just starting a chant.
I don't think you have
She'll
to
pay
like
for the bar.
quite literally the smallest amount of effort, and Zephyr has like created an entire chant, starting to draw in a little bit of a crowd from like outside. It's like most people have shit to do, so
Not us.
so most people will like they'll stay for like well here's what happens. People come in for a drink, and then they buy Tavi a drink, and then they head out to go do their thing. Because everyone wants to buy the Chieftain a drink on her first day. So you've just ended up with this just like pile of drinks that you're handing out to other people.
Yes, good. I like that. Fantastic.
This goes on for a little bit longer. Before depending on how intoxicated people are, you see a very familiar kind of lighter skinned elf. Some starlight twinkling across his flesh. As Urdux kind of like sheepishly walks into the bar.
Oi, Dusky! Who invited you to the party?
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
I just wanted to report that I did some digging and I've found the things that you all requested.
Oh,
At least a little bit.
Oh,
that's wonderful.
All right.
Bug buddy.
Anything can help.
Fantastic. I'll just leave it with you all. Then I can.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great. So here's this. He just like pulls out like a huge sack of coins and sets it down on the counter. And then just like a milk crate of potion containers.
Oh. Cool.
Where did you get
Um,
these?
You said that Aofik had left some stuff for y'all?
Oh yes,
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So you found his hoard?
Okay.
At least a part of it, you know, probably not the whole thing. And I couldn't get like any like big items through the wormhole, but I got a good amount of coins. I mean, I think money's not really my thing. I'm not sure how much this stuff is valued around here anymore.
All right.
You want to mark
Um,
the hoard on one of our maps, maybe?
Oh no, the
Maybe
hoard
where-
is like
where
in the
the rest of
tower.
it is? Oh,
Ah. Okay, well then.
that's
know
fair.
what's left of it.
I just have like a warp space into it.
How's it
Good.
doing over there? Did you check at all?
Oh, I haven't been to the mainland.
That's valid.
Been,
Kind of a shit show.
Yeah.
you know, putting my skills to use. You know, helping out refugees.
Good.
Good.
Yep, so are we. Actually, in fact, if you see any more, you can start directing them to the. Do you know the island just north of here, like kind of northeast? It's kind of off the shore.
I think I remember.
Yes, we're starting a colony there. Colony, and like there's like a
Colony!
colony. Led by my uncle, the former chief. So
The former chief!
yes, they're like children.
Like an awkward cheer.
Yeah.
No, they love him. They love him.
Yeah, but the former chief seems like
they're
an
like-
odd declaration.
Yeah.
And she's like, if you find any more refugees, you can direct them there.
Oh, of course, I have a whole mansion full of refugees that I will direct in that way.
Nice. Good.
We
Um,
appreciate all of this, by the way.
Yeah, big appreciation. Big appreciation.
Appreciation! Yeah!
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that you all need?
We're and she's like we're going into the wastes soon today tomorrow
Tomorrow.
yeah any advice which direction to head? I mean, we kind of know Febrim's kind of got a map, but like any advice
In a
for
sense.
the casual
like
waste
it.
wanderers?
I haven't been out in the waste much, if at all. I would say stick together, of course, and follow your instincts. Does Urdusk know about the compass? I don't think so.
I'm not really sure.
Mm-mm.
So we wouldn't mention that.
Good chat. Good chat. Thank you, Dusky.
You're quite welcome.
Would you perhaps be able to scry on someone real quick for me? If you
Sure.
think that it's a good idea to.
Who are you scrying
I want to know where my father is.
Okay. That is a person I am familiar with. You don't have anything of his, do you?
It's not consumed through the spell, is it?
No, it just makes it easier.
Could you use my eye?
I think it's technically yours now.
I suppose that's how it works.
Zephyr, he gave you his number on a piece of paper or something, right? Zephyr.
Another dad? Am I just collecting dads like Pokemon cards now?
No, she's asking
Oh.
if he has the piece of paper that Febrim's dad gave him, like with
Oh.
his number on
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Sorry, I was zonked out
Zoning.
for a second.
No worries.
I'm gonna lay on hands, sober myself up. What was the question?
You got a piece of paper with Zephyr's dad's phone number on it or something, right?
With the
His
Zephyr's
number.
dad?
With my father, not
Febrim's
not
dad.
yours.
Listen,
Do you-
I've
do you
been
want me to
drinking.
sober you up?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna
She goes for a high
spend-
five.
He's gonna. Are you gonna dap him up?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Do we roll for dapness?
Please do. It's a straight D20 plus your charisma.
Wait,
It's an
charisma
athletic
save or
check.
just charisma?
No, just charisma. No save.
Aww.
Sorry.
That's a that's a dirty 20.
It's an 8. That wasn't that great on me. I was focusing on the magic aspect of it, but it was still the 20.
It's pretty magical.
It's
not
a
gonna
good
lie.
dap. It's a good dap.
It's like the high five. She's like, oh.
Zephyr is definitely drunker than Octavia is.
Yeah, she's
but
back
you
in her
make
now.
connection, or I guess not anymore.
Yeah.
I guess we can say that they sober up at the same time. And that's
Yeah,
why
he's
he
like
was
he's
weak.
recovering and he's like,
Yeah.
oh, now we're good.
The power of the dap.
And brought
Amazing.
it back. Cool. Yeah. So then she just kind of like turns him around, pushes him towards Urdusk.
Yes. I do actually. And he like fiddles with his watch a little bit. Do you guys have like an airdrop, or any way I can like get this to you?
You have a physical paper
I was asking physical
with
Zephyr,
it.
Oh,
physical.
I thought he put it
Like-
like his contact in my wrist.
I don't
Damn.
know. I'm just
Yeah,
asking because I know
well-
I
you
was pretty
gave
sure
you his
that's
number.
what happened.
Could have been.
I think you wrote it down
Okay.
because this was
Well, then
before
in
we
that case,
figured out a lot of the stuff with the
Mhm.
bracelets.
I pull it out of my bag then. And
It's like at the
Yeah,
bottom. It's all crumpled.
yeah, it's a little bit crumpled. One of the corners is missing, but
Yeah, he will attempt to scry
man,
on.
if only he was here right now, he would love this party. Your dad knows how to throw a party, Feb.
I just
Yes,
remembered what the
yes, he
save
does.
DC is, though.
Oh my
It's
god!
like- It's like
And this is a
39,
minus.
probably.
He gets a -9 to this.
It's a 30.
Oh,
Is it
Yeah.
possible to succeed?
I don't think
Sorry,
so.
Dad.
You hand over the piece of paper, and Urdusk's eyes kind of go cloudy for a second. But it is fairly quick. He pulls back. He's like, it's not looking great. I'll be honest.
I kind of figured.
It worked, which means he's still alive.
Well, that's good.
He wasn't necessarily moving.
Oh,
I didn't get a whole lot of context about what was around, but it seemed like some kind of like bunker or hideout.
all right.
I think I
Well,
heard.
It's early. He could still be asleep. Your father a heavy sleeper?
I think the bandages would suggest otherwise, but
Mhm.
Ooh.
it did seem like your mother was taking care of him.
So she's with him, at least.
Mm-hmm. She's not
That's.
great either, but
It didn't sound like it when we were messaging her earlier. But they've, as long as they're with each other. Thank you.
there is a very this whole time his eyes have been kind of like fluttering towards Lily, but it's in the mention of like as long as they're together, like there's a heavy look, a very guilty look. Anything else?
Thank you.
Of course.
Do you know who cursed Al's family?
I mean, not. I don't think I know exactly who Al is, but I could try to figure it out.
I'm out.
Do you know your
I think
parents
he's
or your
referring to the
grandparents'
bloodline, not
names?
the person.
My Huh. I don't remember them.
Well, did you learn something while you were out? Like, what brought that up?
Oh, we met an arms dealer.
An
An
arms
arms dealer.
Al
We also
doesn't have a
mean-
leg, right?
They collected a foot, but
No, it's hidden in my armor.
The Al doesn't look any different.
What? He
There's,
collected
like if you
collected a
pay
foot.
attention, there's like a little tooth
Whoa.
missing in the back, but
a leg.
a leg.
Looks down at his legs. Not me.
Octavia looks over at Al and she's like, "What did you do?
What?
A leg? Seriously?
What about a leg?
It's not Lily's and it's not Febrim's. Febrim just said that you gave a leg."
It was an important deal.
Yes, I gave a leg.
And found out what?
More than I wanted to.
Sounds worth it.
Unsavory information that we don't have to go over again, and also
Mhm.
that his family was cursed by an archfiend that no longer exists, but got very, very angry at specifically his family for some reason, and wants them trapped in the fiendish shard to serve them for all eternity. And I didn't know if that sounded familiar to Urdusk,
Oh,
who has
Al,
encountered these entities before, probably.
Al, I'm so sorry.
It's we can talk about it later.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Good news is he doesn't have to look for puzzle boxes anymore.
My dad's name was Oliver, if that helps at all.
don't necessarily need your dad's name, but the story rings true. Can I just do one little thing as a final check?
Sure.
I think that's probably the easiest thing. He'll cast True Sight. And start kind of like looking you over, Al. And is gonna get to a point where you see him inspecting something that isn't there. It's like, yeah. I think the archfiend that you're looking for would have been a Maria.
Oh.
Which one was that again?
That, I believe, was the main...
Axel's like, my mom!
Oh my god.
That was
No, there is a little bit of stank when she says, "Which one was that again?"
That would have been Maria the Lustful, the archfiend that I helped destroy. And it would seem that your ancestor was there as well. I haven't seen many
So you-
curses like that, but
So you knew them?
they are the one that technically landed most of the blows. Many blows, actually.
Well, that would certainly piss her off, I'm sure.
Explains the severity of the punishment.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry for my ancestors' decisions.
May not have to, but I still am.
So, well, I appreciate that. And it sucks that I know that I was related to that person. I am related to that person.
But you're not them.
I'm trying not to be.
Al, I don't think you could ever act like that. We'd check you into reality first.
That's how my father acted, so it's there.
Al, if you're this old and you still haven't acted like that, I think you're in the clear.
When he speaks facts.
I did just call you old, so sorry about that, but you get what I'm saying.
That is also a fact.
I am older than I was a week ago.
Yeah, time flies when you're saving the
By
world.
quite a lot.
But not as old as you will be.
But not as old as I will be.
Well, thank you, Erdusk, for your insight and your gifts of bounty. You are welcome here. She kind of takes on like a little bit. She like kind of puffs up her chest. She's like, you are welcome here on the flotilla. Should you need a place to stay?
I appreciate it. Your chieftain, your highness, your royalty.
No, please don't just call me Octavia, please.
Cool, great.
Totally
You're
noted.
welcome, Octavia.
Thank-
I would
Yeah.
probably better suited for the colony, at least for the time being.
Yes, I completely understand. They will appreciate you there too, I'm sure. They'll need all the help they can get.
Well, if there isn't anything else,
I don't believe so.
he will walk over to Lily. Just in case you ever need anything. And he will hold his palm out with a small sending stone.
She kind of nods and wordlessly takes it.
In case I don't see you all before you head out, good luck.
Thank you.
And enjoy your drinks. Might be the last of them for a while.
Zephyr's like, nope.
I'm
Not
just
over
about
here.
to
Up
say
in his
that.
bag of hold or his
He
bag
just
of
slowly
cooling.
like lifts up the bag of cooling, puts
It's
it
bag
back
of-
down.
Bag of colding.
Holding, thank you.
Holding.
I forgot the pun.
Yeah.
Awful. But yeah, they
but-
drink and be merry and pass out by midday.
Erdusk leaves. The merriments continue. I think that's probably where we'll leave it off for tonight. Kind of one of the last solid notes as the party looks into a difficult and grim future. The waste looms in the distance. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for joining in with us. Julia.
I have more buble tonight because I'm a fancy bitch. And I really like my sparkled water. But drink water, it's really good for you. Fun fact, I was in Israel. I know I mentioned this last time, but I drank like a gallon a day because out there, oh man, digging in the dirt got dehydrating real fast. And dehydration is scary. Also, it just makes you feel real gross and icky. So drink water. It's very good for you.
Beautiful.
Nope.
Yeah. I do want to tell you what's in your little packs and everything before we close out. There is 27,000 gold pieces, 10 gems, all worth 1,000 gold pieces each, a potion of superior healing, and 6 potions of healing, 3 potions of greater healing, and a potion of speed.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
okay.
Okay.
But yeah. With that, thanks for joining us, and good night, everyone.
Good night.